I go back and forward, to be honest with you. Like, when I talk to Bud, kind of like, he convinces me that he's going to win the fight. He's such a believer in his own ability, and he's very convincing.
Terence Crawford, Canelo.
Yeah, I believe Terence Crawford is going to be in the top shape. And I believe he's good enough to outpoint Canelo. But I believe the power would be a challenge, if you will. So I'm going to say Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford?
Because I think Terence Crawford is the best boxer in the world.
The tool set that like Crawford brings to the table, it's so diverse, it's so well-rounded against Canelo, who is a bit of a rinse and repeat thing, right? You know what you're going to get from him constantly, and Crawford always seems to find the answer.
Boxing insiders are sounding alarm bells for Canelo Alvarez as he prepares to face the elusive Terence Crawford. While Canelo is renowned for his granite chin, precise knockout power, and devastating hooks and body attacks that have dismantled opponents, many experts warn that Crawford's speed and tactical brilliance could change the game entirely.
All we're going to see in this fight with Bud Crawford versus Canelo is, one, he beat Errol Spence. And Biz thought Spence would win. That lets you know. And he walks around 186. 186? Him fight at 168 ain't moving up. No way. He's going to be bigger, stronger, better wrestler, quicker, more skillful, best footwork, a great chin. And the fight that he had with Madrimov, do you understand how shifty and tricky Madrimov is? With Madrimov, the tricks and the shiftiness that he displayed against Ortiz had Ortiz boggling. Madrimov only lost to Ortiz because that's how tricky he is. That was the y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it.
Dimitri Bivol, the only man to recently defeat Canelo Alvarez, has shared his blueprint for Crawford's success. Bivol stresses that Crawford must adapt to the increased power and pressure at 168 pounds, where the physical intensity is higher. He also emphasizes that mental readiness is crucial. Any hesitation could be exploited. Confident in Crawford's versatility, awkward style, and stance-switching ability, Bivol believes Bud has the skills to neutralize Canelo's strengths.
Would you give the blueprint to Terence to beat Canelo Alvarez?
Just need to do his job, what he's doing well. You know, he's changing his stance, he's moving a lot, you know, he's keeping distance. Like this he could win, of course, not with changing punches with him.
Who do you think has more power out of the two?
Canelo, of course, he got used to this weight class more than Crawford. He needs to get used to this power, even he's big.
So how does Canelo beat Crawford? Do you think that's a stoppage?
He could beat him, he could stop him. It could happen anyhow, you know, from both of the sides. Canelo, of course, will try to find some hard.
Crawford believes his greatest advantage isn't just power but his elite fight IQ and adaptability. In recent interviews, he explained that he doesn't need a knockout to beat Canelo. Instead, he plans to feel out Alvarez early, then adjust mid-fight to exploit gaps. Crawford highlighted his ability to switch stances, bait his opponent, and disrupt rhythm, turning Canelo's pressure into a moving target.
I feel I got the speed, I got the reach over. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do it.
Obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does,
Billy Joe.
Don't get me wrong, he does have a lot. But all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is nice.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. You know, watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. Been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right
You
now.
can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your home.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
And
night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise
but look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm
I
different.
see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
You know
see.
it.
We'll see. We'll
We
see.
gonna-
Hall of Famer Andre Ward has thrown his support behind Crawford in the upcoming super middleweight showdown. Recognizing the challenge of moving up 2 weight classes, Ward said, "I'm going with Terence Crawford. I'm not betting against him right now." He urged fans to consider Crawford's exceptional willpower and ring IQ, which make him a formidable opponent.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
But in terms of his resume, the opponents that he fought, right? If people say he fought this name and fought that name, where did he fight that name when he fought him? He 32. He coming off 2 losses. He 35. Kovalev, when he fought Kovalev was cooked. He wasn't the crusher. He wasn't the undefeated guy. He had lost that. And I'm not knocking the hustle, but you lose me when you start saying I'm the best fighter in the world. Or you lose me when you feel like you don't have to fight the best, but then everybody else got to fight the best. Canelo is a really good fighter, man. But you don't really know how good you are until you fight the other best. Like even Dimitri Bivol, the dude you lost to. You got to give him credit for going up in weight, but I feel like he miscalculated though.
Former 2-division champion Sean Porter believes the fight between Crawford and Canelo is more evenly matched than many think. He highlights Crawford's reach, height, ring intelligence, and smooth combination punching as significant advantages. Porter also notes that while Canelo remains dangerous, he's not the fighter he was 3 or 4 years ago, making the matchup more competitive.
Like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, you know, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast, bang on him, and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But, you know, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo has, how we find how they even out, who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know?
David Benbit sees this fight as a pivotal moment in modern boxing. While acknowledging Crawford's elite ring IQ and adaptability, he warns that the challenge of moving up to super middleweight is significant. Benbit estimates Crawford has a 70% chance to win, praising his intelligence and potential to hurt Canelo if he properly acclimates to the weight class and power.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make 168.
Crawford's a little guy, you know. He's coming up 2 divisions to fight Canelo Alvarez, and you think he's going to go toe-to-toe with Canelo? Come on, man, you know. Terence Crawford's a great fighter, really good fighter, but that's too much weight for him. So he's going to try to survive and move around and try to win the round. That's what's going to happen. I think Canelo at the stage right now, his legs are not the same. You know, the body's not responding the same. So I think he's going to have problems trying to catch Terence Crawford, to be honest with you. And I think it's going to be the same fight. You know, I think it's going to be a boring fight. It's going to, I'm hoping that, you know, it's a little bit exciting because I heard that Canelo was the worst fight ever on pay-per-view to throw the less punches in history. So we're hoping to see a great fight, a good fight. But that matchup is not a matchup to be excited.
4-division champion Mikey Garcia confidently predicts Crawford can outsmart Canelo in their potential super middleweight clash. Despite acknowledging Canelo's size and power, Garcia insists Crawford's superior boxing IQ and versatility will be decisive. He trusts Crawford's movement and strategic ringcraft to control the fight, even against a physically imposing opponent.
Different situation, different opponents, different styles of fighting.
so it's not. I can't really quite compare the fight, side by side. But it does face challenges. Every time you move up in weight, fighters are bigger, naturally bigger. They can take a bigger punch. They can give a better punch too. They're heavier. But this is a different matchup. Canelo's not as fast, not as aggressive. He kind of goes on cruise control. He's not one to use his strength and size to dominate all the time. Sometimes, like I say, just cruise control, which allows Crawford, I think, to fight a little bit more comfortable. Crawford's IQ, I think, is superb. So I'm actually thinking he might pull it off.
If you were Crawford, how would you fight Canelo?
Box, counterpunch, box, switch, from left-handed to right-handed, make it complicated for Canelo, and win a decision. You're not gonna hurt him, so win a decision.
So who do you think is gonna win?
I think Crawford's gonna win.
Crawford? By decision?
By decision.
What happens when he takes the shot from Canelo? One of those uppercuts in the ear or those...
He could get dropped, or he feels it enough to be like, fuck this, I'm boxing. And he goes on the bicycle and turns southpaw for the rest of the night. And I wouldn't blame him either. Fuck it, you're gonna go in there and collect the fucking paycheck at that point.
Right.
You're not gonna go get hurt.
Right.
What good is it to get fucking 20, 30 million if you are fucking hurt physically, end up in the hospital and hurt just physically, life-changing, you don't want that shit.
Do you think Canelo could hurt him with life
Sure, he's not big, fool. One punch could fucking knock him out, bad enough to hurt his eye socket or detach retina. You never fucking know.
Right.
So, hey, I don't want that shit.
Crawford said if he beats him, he's in the top 3 GOATs of all time.
Oh, for sure. If Crawford beats Canelo, then for sure, give him all the fucking props in the world, bro. He actually does have a chance. It's not like he doesn't have a chance. Don't be too surprised if he fucking pulls it off in the decision.
Legendary 8 Division champion Manny Pacquiao has shared insightful advice ahead of the Canelo-Crawford showdown. Recognizing the difficulty of Crawford moving up to face a seasoned champion like Canelo, Pacquiao believes that speed, style, and strength will be key. He urges Crawford to leverage his speed and technical skills to overcome Canelo's power.
Crawford, good fight. Good fight. Canelo has advantage because Crawford moving up, but my advice to Crawford is like maintain the speed, improve the speed, and improve the strength, because it's hard to go up in higher weight and maintain your speed. So speed is the key. Like he should focus on speed, footwork, and improve the power.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
You're the best ever.
Amir Khan, having shared the ring with both Canelo Alvarez and Crawford, firmly believes Crawford holds the edge. Reflecting on his own experiences, Khan praises Crawford's footwork and ring IQ, which make him difficult to hit. He suggests that if Crawford avoids Canelo's hardest shots, he can win easily by outboxing the Mexican superstar, especially if timing and precision come into play.